Mohammed Shanawaz Asghar has been reunited with his family. The 6-year-old was kidnapped from his Kensington home in Cape Town on Wednesday morning. Family members say several men entered the home just before 8 a.m., abducted the boy and fled in 2 cars. Aisha Ismail has been following the story and joins me now from Cape Town. So Aisha, relief for the family after a rather terrible ordeal. This boy being kidnapped from inside his own home. Do we know how he was found?
Well, what I can start off by saying that when I spoke to his parents this morning, they were ecstatic that he was back home. I asked them for some details about how he was found, and they were saying that they're just too happy to have him back home. But I do know, after speaking to some people who were working very closely on this case, and they were saying to me that yesterday afternoon, the kidnappers had made contact with some family members, and there was a ransom demand. And I'm not sure whether the ransom was paid, because of course the family would not divulge that information. What I do know is that late last night the little boy was dropped off near Khayelitsha. But also what's interesting is that over the past year we've seen kidnappings increasing in South Africa, and again people that are working very closely to curb the kidnappings and extortion in South Africa have told me that there's definitely a transnational kidnapping syndicate operating in South Africa, but very often the cases go unreported and also unnoticed because families involved do not want to speak, and especially where there have been successes, once their loved ones, once their family members have been returned, they are just too happy to have them back, and so they don't want to divulge any information because they've been warned by the kidnappers not to speak to the media and not to speak to the police.
Aisha, in this case, have the police made any pronouncement as yet?
I have received a statement from the South African Police Service, and they've said that no arrests have been made, and they've also said that because of the sensitivity of the investigation, they do not want to reveal any more information. What I do know is that this was a multidisciplinary operation that took place. We had police from provincial and national involved in getting this little boy back home with his family. But I did compile a package, so let's listen to what to the details in this package.
They just saw me and they run. They said, "Daddy, Daddy."
Reunited with his family within 2 days of being taken at gunpoint from his home. When he was found, he was still wearing his school uniform and had his school bag that was untouched. His father describes 6 men entering his property.
The second moment that they see that snatch the child from between me and my wife, and I tried to stop them. The gunpoint, rather, I think so. They had other people. They all already. Then they show me gun and they take a gun or gunpoint me and and take the child, and within a few seconds, I can't recognize them. I can't even see nothing. But I was so I was blind.
Mohammed Asghar says seeing his son again has been the happiest moment in his life.
Thank for God. Thanks to all people. Those people help me. Those pray for me. Jazakallah for everybody.
It's believed the kidnappers called the family on Thursday to discuss a ransom. A multidisciplinary team comprising provincial and national police were instrumental in bringing him home safely. The Asghar family would not confirm or deny whether a ransom had been paid. They would also not say where the little boy was dropped off. They are just happy their son is back home. Police remain tight-lipped about how the boy was found and would only say that no arrests have been made yet. In the meanwhile, they say investigations are ongoing. Aisha Ismail, Cape Town.